Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So it's been 6 months since the iPhone 15 Pro Max launched, and in this video, I'll tell you how it has been holding up, what the battery health has been like, what's the condition of the titanium frame, how's the upgrade been coming from 14 Pro Max, and everything else which I'm finding useful with this iPhone iteration. First, the battery health, which is at 99% as you can see. And if you look at the charge cycles, which is directly below there, I have used 115 charge cycles up till now. Apple initially claimed that the iPhone would hold 80% of battery health after 500 charge cycles, and then they changed it, saying that it would hold good now for up to 1000 charge cycles. Not sure how this has been improved after the phone is sold, but yes, Apple is claiming that this iPhone will hold 80% of its battery health for 1000 charge cycles. Now, based on my charging habits and the charge cycles which I've used for the past 6 months, this phone should really be good and doesn't need a battery change for 4 more years. That's pretty decent. Saying that, I find myself charging this phone more frequently than what I did with other iPhones. This iPhone is really draining battery quicker than other models. Not sure what it is. That newer 3nm processor should really be efficient, but I feel in this case it is power hungry, or maybe it is the operating system with all those extra features or lots of background activity which several apps have been using, including Find My. And guys, I have deleted this Find My app and reinstalled it, and I still notice background activity, especially during nighttime. So it's been really a mixed bag experience when it comes to battery life. I still can get easily all-day battery life for normal tasks, that is no 4K video editing or long video shoot sessions, but I really find the battery drain much quicker than the previous iPhone Pro models which I've used. I do have the 120Hz frame rate set and always on turned on as well, but just the blank screen. I don't use the wallpaper as that consumes even more battery. Coming to the titanium frame, I do appreciate that slightly lesser weight compared to previous stainless steel frame models. However, this Pro Max version is still heavy. Think the iPhone 15 Plus is the one to go for if you want a lighter phone but still want a bigger battery and screen. Also, the screen, I always use a screen protector, and my go-to one is by Spigen. Mind you, this time due to the curve of the screen at the edges, most screen protectors do not cover all the way, so the borders are exposed and it does accumulate a bit of lint and dust in there. Coming to the case, I have tested and reviewed several, but I keep coming back to the official Apple Silicon case for that amazing grip which it offers. The case still is holding up pretty well, but yes, it does accumulate fingerprints like crazy, despite me having fairly dry hands. But on the plus side, this year's signature light clay color is better at hiding fingerprints compared to the purple case last time. Now, one thing which I have to say is brilliant is the USB-C port. Really one cable to charge all my gadgets. Like now where I'm traveling at the moment, and as you can see, my iPhone, iPad, Android phone, laptop, everything with just one cable and power brick. Also, I use this phone for content creation, so transferring videos off this phone is super easy and super fast. I use the Samsung T7 SSD and the fast data transfer speeds the Pro Max iPhone model support is simply amazing. The next thing which I feel is simply incredible, adding value for money right away, is that extra base storage. Just the iPhone 15 Pro Max models this year get the base 256GB, and that really is the best base storage offered on any iOS device at the moment, period. For the normal 15 Pro models, the base storage is still at 128GB. Camera wise, well, it's been okay compared to 14 Pro Max. Actually, I like the 3x optical zoom of the 14 Pro Max model instead of the 5x which we have on this one, as I feel that 5x is a bit too close, and because of that, we lose the 3x zoom optical quality here. Wish Apple found a way to keep both those zoom levels. What I absolutely love is this next generation portrait shots where you can control the depth and focus post-shoot, and it's giving some amazing results, both on humans and even on shots featuring gadgets as well. The other headline feature of the 15 Pro models was the action button, and it was a bit of a mixed bag for me. I always ended up pressing that instead of volume up button. See, before it was a hole with a switch, which is very different compared to a button. So when I was blindly reaching for the volume up button, I kept accidentally pressing this action button. Wish we could get that physical toggle switch back. However, I do like that you can map it to several different functions, which I tried initially, but now it kind of fades away quietly into the background and only gets accidentally triggered. Currently, I have it mapped to this shortcut which shuffles my music, because when my phone is connected to my car, it doesn't shuffle the songs for some reason. So I've created this shortcut to specifically do that. Things I'd love to see from the next iPhone model, well, first is better battery life. Guys, I still remember the iPhone 11 Pro Max times where the battery was simply excellent. Even after moderate to heavy usage, the battery still used to hold up to 70% by evening. Wish we can get that similar results back. Next is weight. Wish there is some way of making the Pro Max models a bit more lighter. I know this time they did it by using this titanium frame, but still I feel the Pro Max models are a bit on the heavier side. I would also love to see that 3x optical zoom back on the camera. However, the biggest update which we'll probably see in the next iPhone is AI integration. If you've been following this Rabbit R1 device and know what it can do, imagine having this functionality in the next iPhone. That would be quite something. So you just point your camera at something and then ask questions, and Siri is going to respond back with intelligent answers. That would be amazing. So I'm really excited for iPhone 16, and I'll cover everything regarding that on my channel closer to launch, including reviewing the phone itself. So for all that and more, please do subscribe, guys. So in conclusion, everything you would expect from a new iPhone model is here with this one as well. Super reliable, absolutely super smooth operating system, no question about that. And app crashes, honest hand to my heart, not even a single app crashed since the time I started using this iPhone. That is how good the experience will be with the iPhone, and that is why I blindly go for an iPhone 9 out of 10 times. So midway through the iPhone 15's life cycle, you might see better discounts, guys. And if you are due for an upgrade or you're holding up for a few years, then iPhone 15 series is the right time to upgrade, as the biggest reason to do so without any doubt is that USB-C port. Even though you can find older iPhone models for lesser price, I'd recommend spend a little extra and opt for the 15 this time, or hold out for 6 more months and the 16 will be out, reducing the price for the 15 series even further. So that's been my 6-month experience with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. What are your thoughts, guys? Do you have any questions or comments? Please do drop them down below. And whilst you're there, if you're enjoying my content, a like to this video would be immensely helpful. And please do consider subscribing, guys. Support me so I can keep making these videos for you. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.